CCW fans, this is Dalton Anthony, and tonight we have Brandon Barbwire. Brandon, it looks like you brought a special guest in tonight to deal with the Pinnacle.
Well, you see, the fact is, Matheus, he's not a tag team specialist. Hollis Giroux is not a tag team specialist. Hell, even I am not a tag team specialist, but do you know who is? My partner, the badass Billy Gunn. And the fact is, by the end of the night, Hollis Giroux, Roger Matheus, and their pimp, Jeff Odell, are going to understand fully and well that I'm the last guy in the world that they want to piss off. And my buddy Billy, I'm quite sure he has plenty of experience in this particular area to take care of any issues that we might have. Hashtag long live the one true champ.
Any words first?
Hashtag. Do you hear that? That's what you kids do these days, is hashtag. Let me tell you exactly what happens about the Pinnacle tonight. The Pinnacle will be the pinnacle of tonight when me and my man walk out of here. Well, I was going to say champs, but we'll just say, hey, we're going to be really cool when we walk out of here. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it!
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fight TV fans, joining me at this time is Dexter Roswell and the new MWR champion, Ace Hawkins.
The Ace Hawkins?
The Ace Hawkins, I apologize. Now, Dexter, last time we saw you, you actually lost to Ace, and now you're teaming up with him to go on to compete against Roscoe Eat Lisa.
That is correct. You were right for once. I had the pleasure last month of facing this man, and I realized just how good he is, how much we need him in this business, and that is the reason why we are together. The proclamation of acclamation will be brought to CCW tonight. Now, we face Roscoe Eat Lisa, which we know that's not a challenge for us. Those losers, wannabes, whatever, they don't stand a chance against us.
Okay, and now, the Ace Hawkins, you've had some run-ins with Sin before. Are you at all concerned that any of that's going to come back to haunt you?
With Sin? No. I have no concerns with Sin. I put him in his place last month, and as far as I'm concerned, that's the end of Sin. Is he even booked on tonight's show? I've not heard about it. Sin is no more. Sin is not a problem for the proclamation of acclamation. Tonight we're going to defeat Roscoe Eat Lisa, and there won't be another word of Sin.
Strong words. Let's take it to the ring.
Fight TV fans, welcome to another episode of CCW Chaos. We're on Fight TV, of course, and the Pro Wrestling Unscripted gang here to walk you through tonight's action. Mr. 100, Shannon Young here with you, along with the 5-star man, Asa Gray, Allie, still not actually a bear, you look it up, and the Big D, Dalton Anthony. And we're going to kick this off with a huge tag match, which, if you're a fan of obnoxious and pompous and all a bunch of words I can't say here on Fight TV, you're going to love the combination of Ace and Dexter. Dalton, tell me about Ace and Dexter.
Well, unfortunately, they're both unfortunate people. And if you watched a couple episodes ago, they had a match. Dexter, after losing, has decided to now team with Ace Hawkins, which, I guess if you can't beat them, join them. But I think they have now made the most obnoxious tag team in CCW history, and I'm including the LA Hustlers on that.
I don't think anyone's going to argue with you on that point. The acclamation,
the
what is it, Allie?
proclamation of acclamation.
Oh, I can't even pronounce it. That's how far it is. Asa, you had an interview with these guys before this matchup here, and didn't seem to be concerned about Sin.
I mean, they're not concerned about anybody. Ace is aware of the talent that Dexter brings to the ring, getting the win over Dexter just a few weeks ago we saw. And so them together as a team is going to be a formidable force that the entire CCW locker room is going to have to deal with.
But they've got a major test tonight going up against Roscoe Eat Lisa, one of the most exciting tag teams out there. We've seen these guys numerous times during the tag team tournament a couple of months ago. They got very, very far in that tournament. Look to be possible tag champs in the future. What do you think Ace and Dexter are going to have to do tonight to beat a team like Roscoe Eat Lisa, who have teamed together forever and know each other so well?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I think they're going to have to ground and isolate. They need to keep either Zach or Mikey in the ring away from each other and keep them on the ground. Both of these guys are high flyers, high risk takers, and incredibly fast.
And know each other so well. And yeah, they're explosive with the action there in the ring. And kind of weird, as you hear the fans giving it to him right now with the bark, we finally were told what that meant exactly, and I cannot repeat most of that here on the air.
But if you ever run into either of them, feel free to ask.
It's a great story.
It's a story they love to tell.
I don't think this is going to work.
Darn.
You probably don't want Dexter Roswell going out there and trying to pump up the crowd for you, Asa.
I mean,
well, the crowd's definitely giving him a reaction. I just don't think it's the reaction he wanted. Who gave him a microphone? And can we take it back, please, and get to the action? Dexter Roswell, if there was ever a person, if anyone likes to hear themselves talk as much as Ace Hawkins likes to look at himself in a mirror, it's Dexter Roswell, who's still talking. Now, Mikey and Zach, they're fun-loving guys. They might be enjoying this. And maybe not. One way to shut up Dexter Roswell is to put him flat on his behind, Dalton.
Makes me happy every time.
Oh, vicious double wheel kick to the back of the head. That just shows you how dangerous Roscoe Eat Lisa is. Ace Hawkins tasting the turnbuckle there. And Zach almost kicking his face off and kicking his legs out from under him. Oh, vicious stomp to the outside by Mikey. And these guys are on fire already.
yeah, this is the kind of momentum that Dexter and Ace really needed to avoid.
Yeah. Once Roscoe Eat Lisa gets going, it's hard to stop them. They are pure in motion.
And it looks like Dexter and Ace may have had enough already.
I don't know if that's entirely a bad decision.
Which, in their defense, I don't know if the match actually had officially started yet. Mike and Zach are not gonna. They don't want to take that kind of a meeting of the minds there.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get very far as Mikey and Zach pulling them back into the ring, and I don't think Ace Hawkins and Dexter Roswell are in for a good night tonight. Oh, very hockey of him. Oh, and vicious chops to the chest. That's gonna leave a bruise. I think Ace has enough makeup to cover that bruise up, though, probably.
Yeah, it should.
Oh!
Dexter can borrow some.
Borrow or steal?
He probably just borrow it.
Oh, took the guardrail out there on the front. Mikey and Zach going crazy tonight.
It looks like Ace still has his shirt up. He's not able. He doesn't even see what's happening. He feels it.
Mikey grabbing a chair, sitting in the corner. I don't know what he's thinking, and when it's Mikey, who knows what he's thinking?
The more thought he puts into something,
oh my God!
the
Zach
worse
on the outside.
The worse it is for his opponent.
They're kind of a different side of Roscoe Eat Lisa than we've seen. These guys are vicious tonight. Oh! Double boots in the corners of the arena. It's calling for one more. I don't think Ace and Dexter agree with that sentiment.
No, they can't be looking forward to what's coming next.
Oh, another kick. And Roscoe Eat Lisa not taking any prisoners tonight. This is a side of them we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, this is a much more hard-hitting, more vicious side that we're used to seeing from these guys. They're usually so
happy,
fun-loving and happy-go-lucky. I mean, don't get us wrong. Whenever it's time to get down to business, they are phenomenal athletes and wrestlers.
Oh, incredible. Oh, I think Dexter got a headbutt down low there. Maybe going to turn the tide a little bit.
You have embarrassed me in this act.
Ace Hawkins getting in the ring and pays for it very quickly. An atomic drop and a clothesline lays him out. Zach not having any of his guff tonight. Only got a one count on that, though. Alley Guff is a classic.
Come on, Zach.
Front headlock now. Zach on Ace, going to go to the corner. Ducks under the clothesline by Dexter. Wild strike lays Dexter down. Ace still in trouble in the corner, though. Never mind.
Oh. And that's a great example of this quick teamwork that Dexter and Ace are able to put together here. Zach has to drop the headlock on Ace to go after Dexter, and just in that split second, Ace is able to take advantage.
And we've been talking about Roscoe Eat Lisa a lot, but let's not take anything away from Dexter and Ace. They're formidable, like Dalton said earlier. On their own, they're bad. Together, I can't imagine what they could accomplish in CCW.
And they've wrestled against each other before. They're very familiar with each other.
Yeah. Oh, vicious rake to the face there. I don't know how familiar they are with Roscoe Eat Lisa, though. This may be the first time they've wrestled, and I think they may have come into this match expecting the fun-loving kind of geeks, and instead they're getting the vicious side of Roscoe Eat Lisa, although right now Ace Hawkins in control with Zach in the corner. Mikey trying to get something rallied here, telling Lane to keep an eye on him. Gives Dexter a chance to tag in. Kick to the ribs, and something as basic as that hurts.
As much as Dexter loves to hear himself talk and really, just go on and on, he likes to hurt people.
He does. Don't let the soup fool you. He's actually quite dangerous. Kind of a vicious side of Dexter, too. He usually likes to run his mouth, but when it comes time to mix it up, he's not afraid to get in your face. Or choke you out over a middle rope, as we see now.
And now with Ace Hawkins in his corner, and we've seen the sort of tactics that Ace loves to employ.
Well, it's
only going to get worse.
These two are built for each other.
They really were.
Look at that Ace just choking Zach on the outside there.
As Dexter distracts the referee, Ace able to get just that blatant choke.
Oh, and there's that uppercut in the corner. We've seen this before. Still want people to cheer for him, and another vicious up, and there it is. And there it is, the follow-up. You said it before, Asa. People have a problem with the dab. And yes, the dab is obnoxious, but those elbows after
are dangerous.
Devastating. Ace going to go for a pin here. This might be it. No. Zach kicks out at 2. Mikey really wants into this match, but look at keeping him isolated in the corner there. That's just smart tag wrestling.
Oh, absolutely. They know how well they work together, and they've seen, just that running kick straight to the face.
Going for another pin. Only got a 2 there, though. Zach, no quit in him.
They saw what Roscoe Eat Lisa is able to do as they get momentum on their side, and they are actively working to prevent that from happening.
And look at Ace out there holding up that acclamation. What is it?
I think you got it right.
I think I got it right. Now Dexter getting some taunting over there, and of course gives them a chance to put Zach in a corner, and who knows what they're thinking. Going to choke him out on the rope again. No, Dexter goes into the ropes.
Blind tag.
Got the tag into Ace. With a vicious high-flying maneuver of his own. He's going to go for that quick pin. That might be it. Still a 2 count.
That overconfident pin attempt.
We got Ace and Dexter are so good. It's insulting.
You hear Mikey just cheering Zach on from the corner there. He's desperate for that tag.
Ace getting closer and closer to Dexter there. He's going for another tag there.
The impressive strength of Ace being able to have that leg lock locked in and still drag Zach farther to his own corner.
And look at him tossing Zach into the corner over and over again into that turnbuckle. But Zach rolls out. Gets a hot tag to Mikey. Slams Dexter and Ace into each other. And Mikey having some fun in the ring there. Clothesline after clothesline, follows up with a back body drop on Ace. And another one for Dexter. Almost flipped Dexter back onto his feet there. And they're barking again, Howie.
It's what they like to do.
Touche. Dexter in the corner. Flips Mikey out and over. He just kneed him in the face, and I think he killed him. Rolls through. Gator feet.
He also likes to do those.
And he does them well. Now Mikey going to a powerbomb position. Vicious powerbomb.
Just snapped Dexter onto the back of his head.
Ace lucky to get the save there. I think that would have been it.
Absolutely. I don't know if Dexter knows where he is right now.
Dexter's broken in half. But again, goes low with that headbutt. I don't know if he knows where he's at, though. Knee to the face, follows up with a nice neck breaker. Ace Hawkins on the top rope. Not legal. There's your future, kids. Look for that swanton off the top. Miss. Mikey rolls out of the way, and now Dexter and Ace both hurt in the corner. What the hell is that? I don't know that music. Dalton, do you know who that is?
No. That's no.
What is that?
That can't be.
Is that Sin?
I don't.
What the hell happened to him? What are you doing? Oh, but in the ring, Mikey, he's got Dexter up. Ace went out there to confront whoever this is. In the ring, Roscoe Eat Lisa with the double team. Goes for the pin. That's it. Ace not in time to get him, and I don't know. Is that Sin?
I'm not sure. I'd be okay if he left here, though.
The chills in the arena. You can feel the goosebumps as this thing just came out to distract, I guess, Ace and Dexter. Dalton, I don't know what's happening. Let's go to your interview.
CCW fans, right now I have Hollis and Matheus with me today. Guys, tonight you have Brandon Barbwire and Billy Gunn. You guys have never teamed together. What's your game plan going in?
Notice how you never said anything about the classic CCW championship belt? It is the anniversary show. You should at least say something about it. But in regards to Mr. Ass and Brandon Barbwire, how we're going to go into this match, I believe we're going to go into this match just like every other match we've been in so far, and that's kick their ass, lay them out, walk out victorious. Matheus?
Well, here, Brandon, I keep hearing you run your little mouth about respect. You can't get my respect because you can't do what I can do. I am the most violent man in wrestling, and I don't brag. That's just fact. And as for you, Billy Gunn, do yourself a favor. Stay out of my way. I'm not old. I'm not Tanahashi. I will drop you in a second.
Long live the Pinnacle.
Let's take it to the ring.
Strong words there from Matheus and Hollis. Jeff Odell nowhere to be seen, surprisingly, Asa.
Oh, no, there he is.
Oh, never mind.
We found him.
We spoiled our fun.
In a brightly colored shirt.
Darn it.
I don't know what we did to deserve Jeff Odell and Ace Hawkins in the same.
And Dexter Roswell. It truly is. It Christmas already? Who knows? But here we see Hollis and Matheus coming out to the ring for this big tag match and looking good with those belts. But they're going against a man on a mission to bring down the Pinnacle. Used to be on the inside, Brandon Barbwire, and none other than special guest tonight in our CCW home, none other than badass Billy Gunn. And yes, I did want to take the chance to say ass. Dalton, not that anyone needs to know about Billy Gunn, but let's talk about Billy Gunn.
Let's talk about him. All right, so multiple-time Intercontinental Champion, multiple-time Tag Team Champion, Hardcore Champion, former King of the Ring. He's wrestled in Japan for their Intercontinental Championship. The man has done it all, still going today. Great careers, gone over 3 decades now.
Yes.
The Pinnacle has never dealt with somebody like this.
In fantastic shape, as we saw earlier when we arrived at the arena, and as you're about to see right now, as none other than the one, Billy Gunn, makes his way to the ring, and look what he looks better now than he has maybe ever in his career.
And it's almost scary.
I love that shirt, by the way. Cannot tell you enough. And Asa, if you're Brandon Barbwire and you're on a mission to destroy the Pinnacle, who better to pick for a tag partner in this than Billy Gunn, a veteran of, like Dalton said, over 3 decades, just an amazing wrestler and a guy that's seen it all in this sport.
Oh, no, he absolutely knocked it out of the park here, but let's not take anything away from Brandon Barbwire himself.
Yes.
Former CCW champion, dangerous in his own right. We saw him go toe-to-toe against Matheus just a few weeks ago.
Yes.
I don't know if many people were expecting that level of stand-up that he was going to be able to deliver.
And he's out for blood.
Absolutely. And between Hollis Giroux, the man who stole the championship from him, and Big Matheus, who kept him from winning it back.
And almost broke him in half.
Not too long ago. Brandon's out for blood, and he definitely has a strong partner to be able to help him in this quest.
Now, Allie, how familiar are you with one Mr. Ass?
I know a little bit.
You know about Mr. Ass?
How many times do we get to say that on Fight TV?
I'm going for a record.
I think we've already met it.
I'm pretty sure. What are we up to?
Like 4 or 5.
Well, I've been told we can do it at least 69 times. I have not verified that. So maybe we'll just cut it off there. Let's refer to him as Billy Gunn from now on. Hey, Billy Gunn in the ring.
You really chucked that one out there, didn't you?
Oh, I got that reference. Thank you. And, you know, Billy Gunn, as serious as this match is, he looks like he's having fun in there.
Oh yeah, no, it's CCW, and really any chance he gets to be antagonistic to some sort of authority figure, which if you look at Jeff Odell, the way he's dressed, just off his shift of managing the Macy's.
Oh! I don't know if that's any worse than what we've said, but that little kid's definitely he's on the take.
How the hell are you people? I feel like I'm a little louder. How the hell are you people? That's much better. If you're having a good time, give me a hell yeah. It still makes me laugh because it works. It's so funny. Alright, so there used to be this little thing I used to do. I'll go ahead and do it for you just because you guys are just so cool. But before I do, I have to do my parental advisory that I need. Parental advisory, right? You'll know I'm not very good with words. But I feel that's pretty good. Alright, I need all the kids under the age of 27. You know what 12-year-olds do these days? Let's say 5. If you're 5 or under, raise your hand. Put your hand down. Don't try to get involved in my joke.
I mean, Joey Ryan's here.
So,
it's true.
Everybody, 5 and under, go like this.
Thank God Jeff can't see you right now, Allie.
I'm always happy when Jeff can't.
Because I don't want everybody tweeting me Monday. Hey, my kid went to school and told his teacher to suck it.
I was one of those kids.
So, but we'll do this anyway. If you're not down with me and Brandon whooping our ass, I got 2 words for you.
It's 2017.
Still works.
And it still works. These guys, okay, joking aside, suck-its aside, you're looking at Brandon Barbwire going up against Matheus. Asa, like you said, had a vicious match not too long ago. Ended up with them brawling and having to be pulled apart because they want each other so badly. What do you think's going through Brandon's mind right now? Even with Billy Gunn in his corner, he's looking down the eyes of Matheus again. Someone unlike he's ever fought before.
I think he's just got determination. He knows what he has to do. He knows that he can take anything that Matheus could throw at him.
And look at Matheus, Dalton. He looks so ready.
That's how he always is.
Kind of mixes that almost like a combat sport martial arts style with his wrestling. Just a vicious man. But then you got Hollis Giroux, the CCW champion, who stole that title from Brandon a couple of months ago in that fatal 4-way with Colt Cabana and Austin Lane. But don't take anything away from Hollis. He is a blue chipper. He is one of the best pure athletes that we've seen in CCW.
Exactly. He can beat you multiple ways. And with Jeff Odell, that's one more way.
We're going to go for the lockup here, and you know Brandon wants this so badly. Probably wants to wring the head right off his neck. A nice takeover there by Brandon.
And he's trying to, it looks like he's trying to take it home with him.
He's trying to pop the top. But Hollis Giroux, we know Hollis very well. He's been on Podzilla 1985 many, many times. Will not quit. He was a friend of the show, and we know him very well. He will not quit no matter what Brandon does to him. He loves that CCW title. He won't give it up.
That just looks
Oh! Kick right there to the chest on Hollis. And Brandon goes back into that headlock position. Takes him down again. Going back, just wrenching and tearing at that neck.
Do you think Brandon's trying to send Hollis a message? Just showing that Brandon believes that he is the best wrestler in CCW.
Just showing that he can take control of him.
And just trying to just flat out wrestle Hollis right now.
And that's going to be hard. Hollis is so good. Hollis whips him into the corner, but Brandon knocks him down with that shoulder tackle. Hollis favoring the back of his head. He might be hurt already. Brandon with a knee to the back. He's going to pull down on that chin and again putting pressure on the neck.
Yeah, when you've had someone like Brandon working the head and neck when those headlocks you're going to feel it.
Yeah. Brandon getting the chant here. And the crowd, let's talk about how much the crowd loves Brandon Barbwire. Even when he was with Pinnacle, he had his fans. Now that he's embraced the fans and turned his back on Pinnacle, well, they turned their back on him first. How beloved is he?
No, one of the favorites here at CCW.
If not the favorite.
And it's easy to see why.
We got our first tag in here to Billy Gunn, the veteran of the ring, one of the most iconic wrestlers in wrestling history. And Hollis wants a part of him. Tags in Big Matheus, the Mad Viking.
I mean, and that's not a bad call by Hollis. He's had a rough time in there with Brandon. He doesn't want to go in against a surefire Hall of Fame, future Hall of Famer.
And Billy Gunn is big.
He really is.
He is huge.
And Matheus is someone who's going to be able to take away that size advantage very easily.
Yes. You can kind of see them right now about to go toe-to-toe and close in height and weight. And if there was anybody that could take down Big Matheus, it's Billy Gunn. Tonight's episode may be a little salty. That's all I'll say. He's into it. Billy Gunn's into it.
Every time I hear that, it makes me wiggle. Like sometimes it's very uncomfortable.
Agreed. Oh, Matheus tried to catch him there, but Billy so fast.
Yeah, Matheus is he's not one that's going to be enjoying these kind of this fun and games here.
And I think what's throwing Matheus off is that even though Billy Gunn is having fun out there, and I know Billy Gunn sees Matheus as a threat, but he's not treating him like a threat. And that may have been a mistake. These vicious knees to the stomach there and an elbow to the back of the head. You think Matheus was maybe getting a little sick of the fun and games from Billy Gunn?
Oh, absolutely. Matheus is here to hurt people. He's here to hurt people and collect a paycheck. And letting the fans enjoy seeing Billy Gunn here is not either of those things.
Billy Gunn ducked under the clothesline, hit one of his own, and now we see some of that classic punch in there by Billy Gunn. Oh, and a kick to the knee. Oh, and another one to the side of the head. Nicely done by Billy Gunn. The Hollis and Matheus on the outside, maybe talking some strategy here. Jeff Liddell looks concerned.
Again, it's a smart strategy. They know that any sort of win here is going to give Brandon his momentum.
But Billy Gunn caught him. Went for the meeting of the minds, but they blocked it. Now Hollis tosses him into the apron right against the spine. Now Matheus with a hard shot to the stomach. Hollis to the back. They've got him double teamed on the outside. Brandon's on the inside doesn't seem to be able to do anything.
You saw him kind of try to get over there, but the referee trying to maintain some sort of order, keeping Brandon to his corner.
Lane Austin, he's going to have his he's going to have his game face on. He's going to have trouble if he's going to try to keep order tonight. Oh, Matheus giving it back to Billy Gunn. Oh, cannonball into the corner. Will this put Billy Gunn down early? No. Gunn kicks out. I don't think Billy Gunn's having fun anymore. Hollis back into the ring now that Matheus has worn him down, of course.
I mean, it's smart. It's smart tag team strategy. Let Hollis take a breather.
Oh, but Hollis meets a big boot charging into the corner. Billy Gunn gets the tag into Brandon Barbwire. Definitely wants both of these guys. Clothesline followed up by a hard shot to the face. Beautiful suplex by Brandon. Floats over into a pin. Hollis kicks out of two, though. Hollis, a lot of fight left in him. Got the one true champ tag going right now. Hashtag. Sorry, Brandon. Hollis ducks under the clothesline. Goes low. It takes Barbwire's leg out from under him. That looked bad.
Yeah. He saw Brandon going for the clothesline, and not only did he avoid it, he was able to just take the hashtag one true champ to his feet.
Now Hollis wrenching on that leg, tearing at that leg. Oh, vicious attack. Matheus continuing the assault on that leg, and now they've got a target.
Matheus smells blood.
Yeah. Lane trying to keep Billy Gunn on the outside. Matheus twisting the left leg of Brandon Barbwire. Dalton, how much does that take out of you?
It takes a lot. It's a spinning toe hold, and he just wrenches that knee that Hollis already started injuring.
Now dragging Brandon Barbwire back to the corner, right in front of Hollis. Not going for the tag, though. Oh, continues to assault the leg. Finally tags Hollis back in.
He knows Brandon's not going to be able to get anywhere.
Oh, Brandon's hurt.
Dropping all of the weight down across that knee.
Oh, splits the legs, and you hate to see that. And Hollis knows he's hurt. And I think the crowd has some words for Hollis. Hollis does not care.
No.
It just fuels him. As you can see right there, and a knee to the groin. I think Billy Gunn's had enough. He wants in there. Oh, some choice words for Lane Austin. Didn't see the tag. Matheus back in the ring, choking Brandon Barbwire, it looks like. Billy Gunn trying to get the crowd into this, trying to rally Brandon Barbwire, but Brandon is hurt. They've been tearing down on that leg for a couple of minutes now, Asa, and it's not looking good.
No.
Another spinning toe hold, and just look how he's wrenching. The big, powerful body of Matheus tearing at that knee and that leg.
And look at Brandon trying to do anything to get Matheus off of him, going for the beard, those hard shots to the head.
Desperate chops, but he's getting some momentum here. Look at that, a flurry of punches in the corner. Brandon back on his feet. I don't know how much he has left in that leg, though. This is all desperation, right? This is instinct. It's a fighting man's instinct. Oh, look at that, favoring that leg there. Oh, my God, just got steamrolled by that clothesline. And an arrogant pin by Matheus. You know what? After that clothesline, I think a lesser man probably would have stayed down. Brandon Barbwire is not a lesser man.
No, and that's more, again, it's Matheus is sending a message here.
Hollis and Matheus, double suplex. Hollis rolls over right into that punching position. Now a couple of strikes to the face. Billy Gunn again trying to get in there and get something done. And Hollis just punch after punch, vicious.
Smart of Billy Gunn. He didn't get all the way into the ring. He knows that that's going to provoke the referee to take his attention off of Matheus and Hollis. Just the disrespect both of these men have shown so far. And there it is, but Billy Gunn takes the bait.
Well, he has to be getting frustrated out there. He's watched Brandon Barbwire take this beating for the past few minutes. And when you're going against two of the best in wrestling like Hollis and Matheus, Dalton, what can you do?
Try. They know every trick in the book, and they know how to use it perfectly.
Allie, what's Brandon doing?
His best. But his best is really good.
That's very, very true. As you can see right there, Brandon ducks under, chop, punch, and punch. Kick to the gut. Oh! DDT spikes him into the mat, and he's going to go for the pin and pray that he gets it. But not enough for the Mad Viking. Kicks out at 1.5.
I'm so confused right now.
Billy Gunn again trying to rally. Brandon needs to get that tag so desperately. I know he's a fighting champ. He's a tough guy, but he needs to tag out, and he finally does. Billy Gunn getting back in the ring.
Oh.
Hollis gets knocked down twice. Gonna go for a third one. Oh! Oh my God! Billy Gunn's not happy. Tosses Hollis in the corner.
Hear him scream at the referee like that.
And Matheus just sent himself out of the ring with so much momentum. Billy Gunn kicks him down. Oh, big splash into the corner. Kick to the stomach.
He's calling the shot.
Dalton, you know what this is going to be. Off the rope. Oh, no. Hollis dodges it. But Billy Gunn ducks under the clothesline. Neck breaker puts Hollis down. But there's Matheus. Breaks up the pin. And God, Matheus continuing the assault here on Billy Gunn. Gunn into the ropes, ducks under the double clothesline. Oh, kick to Matheus. Hollis just standing by. I don't think he knows what's going on. Makes a hard shot to the face and another hard shot to the face. Kick to the stomach. There it is. Driving his face into the mat. Is that going to be enough? That is.
There it is.
Billy Gunn and Brandon pick up the win. Oh, but there's Billy Hills.
What's he even doing out here?
What's the Pinnacle? What do you expect? We should expect this by now. They've held the company hostage for a year now.
And just as soon as Brandon tries to come to Billy Gunn's aid, Matheus, the numbers game, catches up with him.
But look at this. Billy Gunn pulls Billy Hills to the outside out of the ring, and even hurt, he's not taking anything. But in the ring, Matheus Hollis continuing their assault on the former champion, Brandon Barbwire. Here comes Austin Lane. The best of the best is in the ring.
The #1 contender.
After beating Del Tucker last week, Austin Lane, #1 contender. He's out there to face Hollis and Matheus. Definitely not to save Brandon. No love lost between them.
No, he's absolutely just after Hollis right now.
And look at that shot after shot. Austin Lane is on fire. Kicks to the stomach. Tosses Hollis over the top rope. Now he's got to contend with Big Matheus.
And Brandon's got Matheus out of the ring.
And these guys are on fire. Oh, there it is. They are not friends.
All I want to know, did we win?
Billy Hills might have knocked Billy Gunn a little bit loopy there.
I think he's a little loopy. But more importantly, Brandon and Austin.
Seemingly a tentative alliance, which that's got to make Jeff Odell and the rest of the Pinnacle nervous.
Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Other than me getting beat to death, we have an announcement.
The best of the best has a microphone. What does he have to say?
Hollis, you guys have held that title for way too long. Next month, I've already heard from management. Next month, right here at Homecoming 2, it's going to be Hollis Giroux versus Osby Lane for the CCW title in the first ever ladder match.
Oh my God, ladder match!
Coming to CCW.
We'll talk about this more. We'll see you next week, guys.